Hello, people. Uh, as you can see here, I have a wreck, or Fortune Wreck 21. But yeah, anyways, I hope everyone's day has been going well so far, and everyone's doing alright. Today, I am making a video in regards to the new game tester sword, being the Inquisitor's sword, or the Vanquisher, which I'm going to be actually naming that now. Might as well. And the chainsaw, which, as you can see here, well, yeah, it's a chainsaw. The difference for what I'm going to be showing today is going to be the overall damage, attack speed, and just the difference with that. Now I can't exactly stop my recording, so what I'm just going to do is showcase it here. Now, of course, firstly I would like to mention the Inquisitor sword is purely game tester exclusive. As you can see here, it's non-tradable and so forth. Now, moving on from this, I would like to say that the sword itself does 22.4k. Uh, I think it's, no, it doesn't say, but it does 22.4k with the swordsman perk, and a charged swing, which takes 20 stamina, does 44.9k. It takes 10 stamina for a normal, 20 for a charged. Pretty good. Its attack speed is moderate at best, even with the Melee Fury, I believe. Yeah, Melee Fury and Swift Hands. It still is pretty slow, and to human entities, the sword itself does 19 or 17.9k. And if I go ahead and just kind of rush up here, if I can enter it, it is 35.9k for the charge swing. Pretty well rounded overall. I may be getting buffed again. Uh, maybe or nerfed, maybe like a small damage increase or decrease, not increase, and just kind of like something like that. And then now, of course, the chainsaw. The chainsaw at base does 450 compared to the Inquisitor sword that does 640, and with swordsman perk it does 608. And then if I go ahead and add these, as you guys know, in a previous video that I showcased, the chainsaw does a total of 15.7k. I keep on thinking 15.9, but it's 15.7. With the swordsman perk added as well. Moving on, the melee stamina difference between this is 3 per 1, meaning one click does 15.7, and I could just click non-stop. I'm pretty sure you heard that. Did not mean to click so hard. As you can see, barely using any stamina for pretty good damage. Now, I've been asked a lot, like, how do you receive it? How do you become a tester? Etc., etc. I would also like to mention that the the application to become a tester is currently closed. It's not open, and it's not really being sought out for at the moment. We have enough, from what I know, unless Kronos chooses to change his mind about it. Moving on from that, I would also like to mention the following. The Inquisitor's sword will not be coming out in any future events or anything of the following. Also, if you are wanting to receive the Fortune skin, you need 100,000 at minimum. Go to him, and of course you can see it, you can inspect it here, see how it looks, and so forth. On these weapons, I have the uh, Winterfest skin, which came from the Winterfest event, or the Christmas event. Moving on. An overall difference between the Inquisitor's sword and the chainsaw is the attack difference. The chainsaw is still definitely up there. Like, it's still one of the better weapons. However, for us exclusive game testers, and I would also like to mention that this sword is only obtainable by the current game testers. You can't get any, or you can't get it further from this point on. Which a lot of people have been asking, how do I become a game tester, and like how do I receive the sword, etc., etc. I would just like to mention that now. Moving on. The Inquisitor's sword is able to pretty much one-shot a majority of the bosses pretty efficiently as well. You can also see the damage increase with me doing this. Just at 3, it does 13k, or 13.8, with a downward slash of 27.6k. Pretty good still. To human NPCs, pretty sure. Let me go up here. This was actually a good place to test. 22.1, and then 11k. Not bad in terms of overall damage. And that's just with 3 max mods. In comparison to the sledgehammer, this far exceeds it. And I mean, the sledgehammer, of course, is one of the highest damage dealing weapons in the game. But it's not really worth having. And I proved that in a earlier video showcasing the difference between that and other related weapons. I could pretty much one-shot Clyde here. I mean, he's attacking my armor, so 35.9 light bulb. I mean, of course, with the chainsaw, you could just hold down and click. But with the Inquisitor sword, you have to make sure that you time. Oh, hey, that's an Azure bucket. Who is that? Tiger? Let me check this guy out. A Durite bucket. Nice. Alright, moving on. If I go ahead and check shit out. I'm gonna have to see if I can get this change this. Stinky Icarus. Well, that's about it. You get The edged melee, for those who are curious, from Hector's shot, I think. I think so. Yeah, right here. Edged melee. And someone's in a battle with him. I mean, as you can see here, 27.28, I think, percent chance. Oh. Oh, seriously? No, you don't. Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna smack him. I mean, the sword has its ups and downs. I mean, it's pretty solid, and I enjoy it. So yeah. Plus, it looks pretty cool on the back, and with the scythe as well. And yes, I named this Damien Scythe, even though it's Jack Scythe. Don't judge me. Well, yeah, that's about all I can show. The difference in damage, attack speed, also the range. I mean, of course, the Inquisitor sword has more range and can be swung from a farther range. I mean, pretty far in comparison to this blade size to this. Now, I just want to let this be known. The chainsaw, I would suggest keeping 100% on you. Like, I would suggest just keeping it, because it's still a very useful weapon. It can still be used a lot. So, yeah. Anyways, hope you all have a good day, and you stay safe out there.